Well, hello. I'm super excited to present you Mightifier, a positive peer communication tool with measurable impact for classrooms. My name is Mervi, and we're coming from Finland, the leading super country of education. We've heard about wonderful innovations for schools today, but let me share you a little bit darker story as well. According to international helpline statistics, about half of all the kids in this world are bullied at school. You know this, we've all been there. So that stress affects severely their well-being, creativity, and ability to learn anything new. We can't afford this as a society. Luckily, there's a lot of research done in social psychology about social skills, and that gives me the confidence to safely say that social skills are the new currency for success in the future. And luckily, the nice people at OECD level also agree with me. We've also developed our own impact model for Mightifier, and that's also based on the research. It says that when you improve your social skills, it leads to better self-esteem. It leads to better class spirit, meaning there's less bullying, and in the long run, it also leads to better learning outcomes. So when kids have stronger belief in their own future and increased social capital, we can enjoy on both individual and society level a lot of cost savings when it comes to health and well-being costs or social exclusion costs. At Mightifier, we exist to make sure that all kids know that they are valuable in their own class and they feel that they matter just as they are. So we're all about social emotional learning and especially boosting the social skills. That's what we're doing by positive peer communication. But we don't just settle for that. We also want to measure the impact and show teacher what's happening in her classroom. Mightifier has two sides to it. The first one helps kids to learn how to give each other positive feedback based on their friends' character strengths and daily behavior. And the other one lets teachers to measure the class well-being pulse, to see, for instance, if there are kids in her class without any friends, or if there are kids who have been recently bullied. And by the way, this sort of dashboard is also available on principal level, so for the whole school, and also on city level. And we already have the first deals in Finland about these city-level deals. Based on the teachers' comments in our pilots in Finland and Chicago public schools, all teachers said that already within 2 months, they saw a positive impact on the class spirit. And also almost all of the kids said that they have more friends because of Mightifying in their own class. What teachers and counselors working with Mightifier are telling us is that the magic happens when kids together read the feedback written by other kids. That is really boosting their empathy skills. And kids are saying the same thing. For some reason, the peer feedback seems to be much more meaningful and important than coming from the teacher's side. Mightifier has been rewarded on both national and international level for innovativeness and design. And just last week, we were named the top Nordic startup by winning this Arctic 15 pitching competition. Mightifier's pedagogical value has been evaluated by a third party, a group of Finnish teachers, and we rely heavily on the research made in our field, for instance, in our sales. Our journey started by co-creating with Finnish teachers and kids. And last year was about piloting, it was about 2 startup accelerators, and we were also able to raise our first external funding round. This year has been about product development and getting our feet into the Asian market. Right now, when looking to the future, we're getting a lot of requests from parents, but also early education providers, as they are looking for their own version of Mightifier. But also on a weekly basis, we are getting requests from corporations, as the company culture, encouraging company culture, and also feedback-giving skills seems to be eternal themes on corporate world. So let's talk a little bit about business. We are looking at 3 different business models. And the direct sales for schools have started this year in January in Finland. Secondly, we've been able to secure the first company deal where a local pension fund is sponsoring Mightifier to schools as part of their CSR program. And thirdly, we are in the middle of negotiations and drafting an MOU right now with a leading multinational publisher about exclusivity in Asia. Our talented and passionate team has got all the relevant experience to make this happen. So we have experience in social psychology, in technology, in design, and internal relations, not to mention brand experience. We want all the kids to know that they really matter in the class. And we are looking for investors, we are looking for partners, we are looking for schools. So, are you ready to start mightifying with us? And if you are, please come and meet me this afternoon. We're having a tech demo 2 p.m. today. Thank you so much for your attention.